stream here at Iceville Raceway. There's the 18 car of QZWK. He will be racing in tomorrow's events. As this is practice session number 1 for Group A. 2 cars in Group A. QZWK in that 18 car on your screen right now. And Brett Moffitt, 12 in the 12 car. That is the Advanced Auto Parts Mednard's machine. As he slams into the wall there, but he's able to regain control of his machine. And we are just a few minutes in, and Brett Moffitt will spin around, and he'll slow up. We'll bring out the caution. That was a close call there. As QZWK comes up right next to him and almost hits him in practice session number 1. Practice session number 2 going to be coming out very shortly, as we are almost ready for practice session number 2. Or practice session number 1 for Group B. Group A's session 1 will end under caution. Couple drivers have not made it tonight up to the speedway for practice. The number 77 of Toasty Eggs, he will not make it to this event this weekend, and Racer 007 winner is not here as well. And also the driver of the number 99 car will not be here tonight. He will not be here for the entire weekend. And finally, Aviator Kanan will not be here as well. So 4 drivers of the 9 that were scheduled to be here, 4 drivers will not be here tonight. Aviator Kanan is scheduled to race tomorrow night, and so is Racer 007 winner. But we're going to bring out Group B. As Group A went into the pits, they're going to get their scaling done, and here comes Group B down the front stretch for their first session of the night. So it looks like Sonic Jazz is having some issues with his car, so he will be moving to the infield, trying to sort that out during this Group B session 1. Racing tomorrow night starts at 8 o'clock with hot laps. Then we'll move into opening ceremonies, and then we'll start time trials, and then we will be running heats tomorrow night. And then on Monday, we will be having our main event, including C mains, B mains, and the A main 30-lap A main event. Session number 1 for Group B is throttling up here. There's the 19 car of Nightblade 3910. He won last night with Bolt Car. Let's see if he can accomplish a win for the Iceville 30 in that good-looking 19 machine winged 410 sprint car. So he brought out the caution. Still no word on Sonic Jazz's machine. We're going to see what happens here, but we're going to go back underway for session number 1 for Group B. Nightblade 3910 has run the top 3 every single night this season. This is our first 2-day show. As he spins out, we'll bring out the caution again. Still getting a feel for the track. It's kind of sloppy out there. Session 1 for Group A. Packed in the track really nicely, but there's still a bit of spots that are pretty slimy. So Nightblade with a great finish in Bolt Car last night. Really exciting race. As we're back underway, he has done well in both these series. The Appalachian Dirt Series, he has run top 3 in every single race this season, like I said before. And so far this season, Nightblade has done very well with Bolt Car. And he told me that he was going for the championship. As the checkered flag will come out for session number 1 for Group B. We're going to bring those two back into the pits. And Sonic made a few laps to see what his car was doing. So he will now make his way back to the pits along with Nightblade. We're going to take a brief intermission in between these two sessions, and we're going to bring Group A back out for their next session. These sessions will be longer after the intermission. Welcome back after that 5-minute intermission. We have our Group A for their final session back out on the speedway. There's the 12 of Brett Moffitt 12. He's going to speed up to separate from the rest of the group. If you're just joining us on the live stream, this is practice night for the Iceville 30, which will be happening tomorrow night. Hot laps start at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And then we have time trials and then heat racing at around 8:40. So this is Group A. We're going to throttle them up and get going here. Quebec up in the flag stand. We'll give them the green flag. And these laps will be timed for some drivers. So here comes Brett. First lap time is an 11.395. That's an 11.395 for Brett. Here's QZWK on the clock once he passes the flag stand. So QZWK has just became on the clock. Here he comes out of turn number 4. And that's going to be an 11.655. So far, Brett is the fastest in this group by just a smidge. But very close lap times. And we expect to see that tomorrow as we are approaching track record speed already. The track has really gotten a lot better between that intermission, about 5-minute intermission. So we will see what tomorrow brings, and it might be an exciting show. Whoa, QZWK hits the wall. So that's going to bring out the caution because we have some debris on the speedway. So QZ came into turn number 3, slamming into the wall. But QZ is back. A big impact on that car, but his machine is still okay. And we're going to get ready to get back to green here in this first group for the final events. Green flag is back out. Brett Moffitt is back on the clock. And it looks like he will not be scored there, so he'll have to start again. So Brett is now on the clock. QZ passing the flag stand. And the checkered flag is back out. And Brett's final lap was a 11.140. That's a 11.140. So the checkered flag is out from our race control. Quebec up in the flag stand. You can see him on your screen there. And we are going to bring the final group for the night out on the speedway. We did not have enough drivers tonight for 3 groups, so we will get the second group out once we get everybody back into the pits. So the fast time on the board right now is Brett at a 11.140. That's an 11.140. So Group A is going into the pits now. And out will come Group B for their final session of the night. And it looks like Sonic has figured out his car and he is out on the speedway. So that's always good to see. He'll get some practice time. As there is the number 19 car of Nightblade 3910. We talked about him earlier. He won in Bolt Car last night, and he looks to do it again for the Iceville 30 to go a perfect 2-2 weekend, as he is tied with Brett Moffitt 12, Brett Moffitt 12, with the point standings in the Appalachian Dirt Series. So caution flag is out. We're going to wind them up in just a minute and get this practice session underway. Once the lights go out, if you're here at the Speedway listening to the broadcast, once the lights go out, they start going. As this is the hot lap format for our practice. If you're just joining on the stream, thank you for joining, first of all. But second of all, we are practicing for the Iceville 30 at Iceville Raceway here with the Appalachian Dirt Series. Welcome to the stream if you are joining. So we're going to wind them up here. As your race control, Quebec will give them the call. Here they go. Longer sessions as we're going to go back caution. Sonic spun out there. He's having a little bit of lag issues, but they look like they are better than what they were beforehand. So that is always good to see as the caution lights are on for the field. Sonic will come down the backstretch and we'll follow him for this session. Once we're ready to go, we will follow Sonic. And we're going to see what kind of lap times we're looking at. So far, it's Brett in the first spot with a 1-1-1-4-0. That's an 11-1-4-0. And they're winding them up. Let's go. Sonic is on the clock. He'll almost slip up in turn one, but he gets it back and points his machine in the right direction. And Sonic's lap time was a 1-2-1-2-4. That's a 1-2-1-2-4, 12-1-2-4. Here comes RPM. He will be on the clock now. Sliding sideways in turn one. But RPM Blade or Nightblade is in the 19 car. He will go to a 1-2-1-6-5. That's a 1-2-1-6-5. So he will go to actually the bottom. Not what he wanted to see, but it's also pretty early. So this is our final session for tonight. After the stream ends, we will be having our autograph session for the drivers as the caution lights come back out. So we will be having some autograph sessions at the end of this practice night. As drivers are antsy to go green. But it's exciting stuff. We're going to see what happens tomorrow night. It might be a really exciting night for a lot of fans. So we hope you can join us on prelim night tomorrow night, starting at 8 o'clock. That is on June 26th, or Sunday if you go by days of the week. Hot laps starting at 8 o'clock that night. Time trials starting at around 8:20. Fan join time is at 7:50. And the heat racing will start at around 8:40. So we're going to pick up speed here. Green flag is back out. Quebec will display the